to good old RVing. My name is Greg, this is the RV, and this channel is all about modifications, repairs, add-ons, and just about everything RV. Right now, I'm working on installing a cargo box to the rear bumper. This is part 3 of the install. I'm kind of at a standstill because of my finger. I got stitches in it and stuff, and so I can't really do much right now. But I am able to figure out how I want to splice these wires together. So far I've already done step 1, which was to install the receiver. Step 2 was the bumper supports, and step 3 is hooking up the electrical because the cargo box has lights on it. And so I've been looking at different options for splicing the wires together, and I've looked into butt connectors, and then there's crimpless butt connectors. They have like a cold solder joint in there, and now I'm just going to look at soldering them. But my only problem with just regular soldering was the fact that the insulation, I didn't want to use electric tape, and so I found this other tape. It's a heat shrink tape, and so I'll show you as I do my sample. Okay, so hang in there, we'll get started right now. Okay, so what I got is, this is my sample right here, and I'm thinking I'll just bring it in here. I think that'll work out good. So I go 1, then space it 2, then space it 3, and then back to 4. So all of them will be right here. So I'll just cut this wire a little bit shorter, because right now it's pretty darn long. So I'll cut it a little shorter, so these wires will just go right up to it. I think that should work pretty good. Alright, let me show you how I put together the solder joint. Okay, so after looking at where I need to do these wires, I'm going to see about soldering them. So I got this piece right here, as you can see. Where is it? Right here. And what I did is, with my X-Acto blade, I just took the insulation off right here in the middle. And so what I'm going to do is wrap it with this other wire, which will be an example of the wire that I want to splice onto it. And so it'll be like that. Now what I need to do is solder them together. So if you saw in the picture how tight those wires were, I'm thinking this might be a good solution. There we go. Get that high. Okay, then just come up underneath here. And that's how we do that. Okay. So now I've soldered that in place right here, as you can see. Okay, I'm going to let it cool for just a second. Okay, figure out the right size heat shrink tubing I'm going to need. Probably the skinniest one in here, which looks like this one. Yeah, this is the skinniest one. Okay. And this shrinks 3 times smaller than its size. So with this piece of heat shrink, what I want to do is go all the way down to the end, just like that. All the way to the end. Okay. Then I got this tape also right here. I don't know if you could read that. There, right here. Okay, this is supposed to be heat shrink tape. Now what I'm thinking I could do, let me cut a small piece off here. Because I got these two clamps right here. Now what I'm thinking is, because this will be a continual wire that won't be open like this, and so I have to find a way to insulate right here. So what I'm thinking is just go like this and that. Hopefully it'll work. Come on. Come on. See, being off the vehicle might make this a little easier for putting this stuff on here. But at the same time, I don't want to try it if I don't know if it's going to work. See what I did here? I went a different direction. You gotta try it. If I don't try it, I won't know. Ouch. Hot. Okay. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it right here. Because this has the glue inside, it adheres right to the wires just beautifully, and it shrank down onto the wire. I'm gonna let it cool and trim that out. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I trimmed it up, and this is what I ended up with. I have more. Heat shrink tape. That's what this tape is right here. This tape is heat shrink tape that I used. Pretty cool stuff. Okay. Solder heat shrink tape. That's a waterproof insulator right there, watertight. And if well, no, because on that side I can't just what's the word I'm looking for? I can't just slide a heat shrink tube on there because those are continuous wires. Only this side I was able to slide the heat shrink. So, yeah. I think I found it. I think I found the way I'm going to do it. And these right here, this is what I cut off. You can see right there, folded together, and it's literally made it into one piece. Both of these, they're one piece, one solid piece. So you know it's sealed. Okay, so I tried out my plan, and I don't know, tell me what you think of the idea. Okay, so I hope you got something out of this, because it looks like this is the way I'm going to do it. The heat shrink tape seems to be working good. and everything should fit in that really tight area, and I should be able to get to everything with the solder gun and the heat gun both. And so right now can't do too much because my finger, but as soon as my finger gets better, the stitches come out, stuff like that, I will get started and continue on this project. So thanks for hanging in there, and we'll see you soon.